Do female YouTubers get a rougher ride?
Boo.
Louise.
Hi there. I think...
Shut up!
We've talked about this, Tom. We're going to have a discussion later. You'll be very sorry. Now behave.
Louise is not in the mood.
That's right. I think that women give themselves a rougher ride, not just on YouTube, but in general, just in our culture. I think we self-critique. I think we critique other women, even though we hate it, and we hate ourselves when we do it. I think we just do it because it's so ingrained in us to always want to feel perfect, to always want to have your hair just so, or like, if I feel like I failed on something, I will freak out. As some of you know from previous videos that haven't gone too well, or with a Kylie Minogue.
Hilarious.
So I think that in one sense, yes, we do get a rougher ride in that we will probably get more critique, and also I think we take it to heart more than, this is really stereotypical, but in general more than boys. Like, I know that I will see a nasty comment and be like, oh, but why? When really it's like, who cares? So yes, in one sense, but also I think that if you just go after, like, YouTube, I don't know if this is good or bad, but to me feels like a boys' club. But I think if you just embrace that and play it like they do, you'll be fine.
I think in that point that you just made, it's the boys' club, so play like they do. I think that's the point, is that like there's no difference really. Like if you just do the same sort of stuff, who cares? It doesn't matter what gender you are, really, does it? Like if you want to do makeup and you're a boy, fine. If you want to do filmmaking and you're a girl, who cares? Like, that's awesome. Do that. Like, play it however you want to play it and do what you want to do. Don't be afraid to do it because of who you are.
I don't think you'll ever find from other YouTubers, like I never, even though there's like I have more guy friends on YouTube than girls, I don't ever feel like they're like, ooh, but you're a girl. I think it's just like, we like worry ourselves because women are natural worriers. Yeah, we are. Woo! Thanks for the clapping.
I just don't really understand why genitals have anything to do with any big issues in society whatsoever.
Yes!
I don't really know. Oh, it's making that weird. It's every time I'm saying something, it's
Google. It's them. They're invading.
It's telling me to shut up, isn't it? It's like,
Emma,
oh.
you've been the weird noise all along.
Thanks so much. Look at her dress for reference. That is a great dress, by the way.
Thank you.
See? Gender neutral, everybody. I love it. No, I think there is always going to be this sort of, oh, well, I can't watch her for 3 minutes because she's not a boy and she doesn't have nice hair. I do have fucking nice hair, by the way. But I think, yes, there is... Shut up. I think there is an audience that will only watch male YouTubers because they want something to stare at, in which case I find that very sad that people would rather look at someone than listen to their content. But at the same time, I think there are more female YouTubers who are becoming more prominent now, and they are encouraging people, you know what, just start. And I think there are a lot more female YouTubers these days, and they are becoming a lot more prevalent, and it is becoming more about the content. I mean, the audience that will look at, I don't want to just name people like Jack, Finn, Alfie, whatever, the people that just, woo! The people that just, I'm saying, the people that just watch male YouTubers for what they look like, they probably won't watch female YouTubers because, you know, well, unless they're bisexual or lesbian, you know, or anything. You know what I mean? I'm talking about the, okay, I'm going to stop talking.
I think you're digging yourself a hole.
I'm just going to stop talking, I think.
Maybe, yes.
Thanks.
That's something you should live by, Emma.
I think, can I chip in quickly? I think what's important is...
Continue.
Down with the patriarchy. I think what's important is to encourage all YouTubers, but especially like aspiring female YouTubers to. And I know I'm going to get flack for saying this again. I've got a lot of flack for saying this in the past, but and I'm not knocking the makeup gurus or anything. I'm really not. But I think it is important to encourage young aspiring female YouTubers. It's important to encourage them to recognise that that's not the only route, because there are not enough females on YouTube doing filmmaking stuff and comedy stuff. And actually, I'm not sure that's okay. I said this at the VidCon panel, but in the last 80 years, I think, of the Oscars, the Best Director Oscar has been won by a woman once. And you could argue, well, you know, it's not up to you as a guy to tell women what they should or shouldn't do. If they don't want to be directors, that's just fine. If they want to win Oscars in makeup and wardrobe instead, just let them. That's, you know. But I'm not sure we should be okay with that gender imbalance. And I think the most important thing to do is to talk about it. And I think a lot of people are kind of scared of talking about it because, like when I did in becoming YouTube, I got a lot of flack for it. And I think, especially as a guy, it's something which is very easy to sort of shout sexist or misogynist just for talking about it and just daring to say that there is a problem. Punctuated by a cough. I'm killing her with my words.
You turned it off. I just want to reiterate what Ben said. Like, basically, that it's okay if makeup and stuff is what you want to do, but I think a lot of the times, I mean, I may be wrong, but like I feel like people are scared. If you're a girl, I feel like you're scared to do filmmaking stuff. I don't know why. Like, and I think it is important, like extremely important, to let people know that it isn't the only thing you can do. Like, it's there.
Because it feels like a boy.
Maybe, yeah, maybe. But like at the same time, like I see that the most subscribed females on YouTube are makeup gurus, right? Like, other than Jenna Marbles and things like that. Like most of the female YouTubers are makeup people. And that's fine. Like, if they're doing very well, and I'm glad they enjoy it, and they've got a skill and a craft that they do very well. But at the same time, I think it is very, very important to understand that that's not the only thing you can do if you want to be big on YouTube. Because like most of the people in the audience today are females. Like, I don't know how you feel about this, but like the idea that when you look at YouTube, do you feel like that's the only thing? Like, if you want to do YouTube, you think, oh, I should do Makeup Guru if that's how I want to get big on YouTube. When really you should just do things you want to do. I can see a few nodding heads in the audience and stuff like that. It's upsetting to know that that's what you think about when you see these female YouTubers. I think that if anything, you should be the change. That's what you should do. You should be like, I'm going to start this revolution of female filmmakers, and that's what I think.
I wanted to make a little tangent point of, because we seem to be not bashing makeup gurus, but one of my greatest annoyances is when boys tell girls, oh my god, you're so pretty, you don't need makeup. Some girls just want to wear makeup, some guys just want to wear makeup. And I think makeup gurus are like one of the best things on YouTube. And if I was a girl, I'd watch makeup gurus all the time. And I'm a guy and I watch makeup gurus.
Best friend.
So I just thought
God, I'm really digging. You shouldn't have dropped that mic, Emma. You dropped the mic. But I think it's also very much worth noting that this always happens when we start talking about women on YouTubers, that we say the word makeup guru 50 times. I think it's also just worth mentioning for the sake of diversity that women also kick ass in the musician category as well.
Oh yeah.
It's not just makeup. There's a lot of fantastic female musicians on there. That is another genre on YouTube that I think they dominate as well, so good work. Yay, Tomska is pleasing the crowd, not saying anything sexist this time.
Okay, we have to move on to our final question.